If you are a beginner trader and every time you open the chart, there's confusion. You don't really have clarity of where the market is going to, what is happening, who is in control, who is in charge. And sometimes you need to depend on somebody to tell you what is happening before you can follow and know what to do. It means that you lack a fundamental knowledge, because what knowledge does, it takes away confusion. It helps you clarify what is happening. So it's time for you to take the driver's seat. If you've been sitting at the back of the car in your Forex journey and you have to wait for the driver to take you everywhere, or you have to wait for signals, you have to wait for analysis from somebody, there's no confidence because you don't really have a foundation. I think it's time for you to calm yourself down and learn the basics, the foundation, the way the professionals trade. When you open your chart, you should be able to say, what is going on? What is happening? What am I going to do? Because the market presents itself in different forms, and each form would determine a different strategy. If you really want to clear the confusion and have clarity and trade like a professional, this video is definitely for you. Let's go. Our topic today is market structure. Market structure is a very vast topic, so it's going to be in series. So make sure you don't miss anything. At the end of today's lecture, you're going to learn what is market structure, the different types of markets. When you open your chart, who is in charge, who is in control, what is the market doing? You're going to be able to identify patterns to say for sure this is what is happening in the market. I'm going to give you some assignments which is going to help you lock down what you have learned. So the first advice I want to give you before we start is for you to calm yourself down. Forex is for patient people who can calm themselves down, look at the charts, mark out zones. Every house has a foundation. The reason why you are so confused is because you don't have a foundation. You don't know what you are doing. So you get a strategy today, you try it 1 month, 2 weeks, you throw it away, you look for another strategy, you try it again for 2 weeks, it doesn't work, you throw it, some will work, some won't work. That's not how to be a professional trader. You need to get the basic knowledge, which is what I'm going to teach you today. Okay, so if that sounds good to you, let's go to the charts. What is market structure? Market structure is the study of market behavior. Whenever you open your chart, you should be able to determine, identify the behavior of the market. Now, there are questions that you should be able to answer. What is the crowd doing? Because the majority will be the ones pulling the market. What is the crowd doing? The next question is, who is in control of the market? Is it buyers? Is it sellers? You should be able to answer that question just looking at your chart. Who is in charge? Who is in control of this market? Who am I going to stay on their side? Okay, because in Forex, you have to have a bias. A bias is choosing a side. A bias is taking sides with the winning team. In football, is whatever team you are, you just pray they win, support them when they lose, support them when they win. In Forex, we have two teams. We have buyers, we have sellers. So it's either you're on the buyer side or on the seller side. I can be on the buyer side yesterday. Today, I can be on the seller side. Whereas in football, if you're in Arsenal, it's Arsenal for life. If you're in Chelsea, you have to be there. Whatever team you are, if they are losing, you must stay there. Okay? I used to tell my husband, I said, can't you switch teams sometimes when it's Arsenal they are losing? Then when they win, you come back. You say, no, it's not like that. It's Arsenal for life. So in Forex, we switch teams. If the market is in the favor of buyers, we switch. We start buying. If the market is in favor of the sellers, we switch. We sell. You have to know who is winning. You must know that. The moment you open your chart, you must know who is in charge, who is winning in this game. Okay, at the moment. The next question should be, what is the right time or place to enter or to exit the market? Or when do you need to stay away because you don't trade all the time? There are times when you buy, there are times when you sell. There are times when you stay away. You can even stay away for 2 days, depending on the kind of trader you are. You can stay away for 2 days. You're not trading. You have not seen what you want, okay, because you understand market structure, okay. So you should be able to identify all of this. Now, there are 3 types of markets you're going to experience. The first one is called trending markets. The second one is called ranging markets. The third one is called choppy markets. Trending markets, ranging markets, choppy markets. If you don't have a notebook, I will advise you to get one now. So the moment you open your chart, you should be able to say this is a trending market, or this is a ranging market, or this is a choppy market. These 3 markets, they have 3 different ways to trade them. They're not the same. You can't trade a ranging market the same way you trade a choppy market, the same way you trade a trending market. They are different. So that's why I said it's going to be a series, because it's a very vast topic. So we are going to start with trending markets. What is trending markets? I know you'll be hearing trending market, trending market, trending market. Now, what is trending market? Trending markets are simply characterized by a repeating pattern of higher highs and higher low in an uptrend market, and lower high and lower low in a downtrend market. It's a pattern. It shows itself in a pattern. It makes higher highs and higher lows when it's going up. It makes lower highs and lower lows when it's going down. Now, in trending markets, we have uptrend, and we have downtrend. 2 trends under trending markets. Okay, so how do you identify that this market is a trending market? So for an uptrend, you see something like this. It will not be perfect like this because this is drawing. I'm going to show you the charts too, but I want to show you this one first. So here, this part here, this place is called higher high. Here is called higher low. Now this one is higher than this first one, so that is why we call it higher high. We call here higher high. This one is low, but it's still higher than this one. It's low, but it's still higher than this one. So we're going to call here, higher low. This next one is still higher than this one. So we're going to call it higher high, higher low. It's lower than the up, so we're calling it higher low. The next one is higher, so we give it higher high, H8. Now, you are going to check all of this in a higher time frame, please. You don't check trend in lower time frame. You don't check your trend in lower time frame. You check your trend in higher time frame. As I'm teaching, if you have a question, just go to the comment section and write down your questions. I will answer you later. So let me draw it well again. Okay, this is for uptrend. Uptrend and downtrend have different patterns. So for uptrend, you have H, that's higher high, HL, higher low. You have higher high, you have higher low. You have higher high, you have higher low. It keeps going. Now looking at it, of course, even a child knows that it's rising up. But that it's rising up does not mean it's an uptrend. You have to be sure that this pattern is there. If this pattern is not there, it's not an uptrend. You must be sure that this pattern, you can see this higher high, higher low. If you need to cram this, cram it. If it takes you 1 week to master this, master it. It will change your life. So this is a basic or a foundation of a trending market. You must know this. You cannot avoid it. You must know it. Except you don't intend trading like a professional, or you just want to be getting signals from people, or maybe you just want to, whatever somebody analyze and give to you, you take. That's why I said sitting at the back seat. But if you want to trade, you must know this. Must. So don't put it away. If you have been pushing it away, it's not important, it's not necessary, you have been doing yourself bad. Really bad. So if you really want to take Forex serious and you really want to be in control, you must learn it. And how do you get it? Practice. Practice. And that's why I'm going to give you assignment. And I'm going to drop an email in the link so that you can send your assignment there. I will look at it. By the grace of God, I will have time to check it and comment if it's okay, if you need to improve or whatever. I'll look at it. So this is the structure of an uptrend. Okay. All right. So we're going to go to the chart, but let me finish with the downtrend. Then we'll check both of them together. Now, for a downtrend, what is the characteristic? How can you say for sure this is a downtrend? Now, for a downtrend, it makes this. This is a downtrend. Forex does not move in a straight line. Price does not move in a straight line. Price moves in a zigzag line. Okay? But even if in that zigzag line, we can identify what it's saying. All right? So, and if you're a newbie, of course, you know that price moves from the left to the right. Okay? So, this is the characteristics of a downtrend. The moment you are confused about something, just go to the comment section and ask a question. I will reply you. All right, so this is a downtrend. Now, a downtrend is characterized, it has the pattern of higher, low. It's going down, so it's called high, but it's going down. But it's higher than other ones, so it's called higher, low. Then the one below is called lower, low. It's lower than this up one here. It's lower than this up one here. So it's called lower low. Okay. Now it went up again. It did not meet this place. It did not meet this first part. So it's called higher low. This one down is lower. So it's called lower low. You have this here is high, but it's not as high as the up one. So it's called higher low. You come down again, this one is called lower low. When you go up again, it's called higher low. Okay, so this is the characteristics of a downtrend. If you don't see it, it's not a downtrend. If you don't see it, this is not a downtrend. Okay, you must be able to say, I see higher highs, higher low, higher highs for me to have an uptrend, and I see higher lows, lower lows, higher lows for me to have a downtrend. Okay, if you are confused, please ask questions. Okay, in Nigeria they say somebody that asks questions they don't get lost. Ask questions. What if you see something like this? Can we call this an uptrend? No, I can't call this an uptrend. At this point, yes, I can say it's trending up. But at this point, it's no more trending up. I can't call this an uptrend. Now it's even coming down. And now it goes up again. This is not an uptrend. This is not a downtrend. This is not a trending market. You see, just knowing the patterns, I can identify that this is not a trending market. Each market structure, it has its own strategy. So I cannot consider this a trending market. Therefore, I'm going to put my trending market strategy aside. I need to find out what market is this. Is this ranging market? Is this choppy market? It's not trending market. All right, let's go to the chart and now look for samples of trending markets. You can find the trend of anything that has a chart, whether it's stocks, whether it's commodities, whether it's Forex, whatever it is. Does it have a chart? Market structure can help you trade it. If it has a chart, if it has a representation on a chart, you can trade it, whatever it is. Okay, don't bother yourself for now about what we are trading. Focus on identifying what is going on. All right, so now the first thing you want to do is go to higher time frame. I like starting with 1 week. This is MetaTrader. You can use TradingView. There are so many platforms you can use. Price moves from left to right. That's how price moves from this point. It moves like this to this point. Okay, so you want to be concerned with what is happening right now when you're in 1 week. What is going on right now? The kind of trader you are would determine where you're going to start from actually. If you're a scalper, there's a time frame you're going to check. If you are a day trader, there's a time frame you're going to check. If you're a swing trader, there's a time frame you're going to check. If you're an investor, an investment trader, there's a time frame you're going to check. Investment traders will go to 1 month, 1 week, then maybe come to day to start trading. Swing traders will go to 1 week, 1 day, then they come to 4 hours to start trading. Day trader will go to sometimes 4 hours, sometimes day, 4 hours, sometimes 1 hour, then they come to 15 minutes to trade. If you're a scalper, they do maybe 4 hours or 1 hour, 15 minutes, then you come to 5 minutes to scalp. Okay, so your kind of trader will determine where you're going to start. But I'll always advise you, look for trending markets from higher time frame. Higher time frame. Always start from 1 week. As you open your chart, you just want to observe what is going on 1 week. You just want to observe. Okay, it's pulling up. Price has been pulling up here. What's happening? All right. Okay. So we move to D1. That's where we can start marking out some things. Okay. So what is D1 doing generally? Is D1 an uptrend or a downtrend? Remember, we have to find the patterns. We have to spot it. We have to spot the pattern. We don't guess. We must spot it. So the first thing we're going to do here now, we're going to check what pattern is making. What pattern is making. Let me mark now. I can see this. I can see this. Okay. I can see this one. Okay. I can see this. I can see this. I can see this too. Okay, so I can see this. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Let me come down a bit. I can also see this one. I can see this. Okay. So I can say this is an uptrend because it's making higher high, higher low, higher high. This is higher high, HH. This is higher low. This is higher high. This is higher low. This is higher high. This is higher low. This is higher high, higher low. So I can confidently say Euro USD is an uptrend market. Confidently. The patterns have declared it. They have showed me that this is an uptrend. Remember, the characteristics of an uptrend is higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, uptrend. So let's scroll down and see if we can find another trend. Yeah, let's use this one. Let's use this one. It's coming down. So once it's coming down, it's a downtrend, but we have to confirm it with the pattern. Confirm with the pattern. Be sure of what you are saying. Okay, so let's use this one and check. So I will start here. Come here, here, and I come here, and I come here. So this is a lower low. So this is a higher low, lower low, higher low, lower low. So can I see another one here? This is another higher low. Can I see another one? Yes, this is another lower low. Do I see another one? Yeah, this is another higher low. Yeah, this is another lower low. Lower low. Okay, I can see another one. Yeah, so I have confirmed that this is a downtrend because it's making these patterns of lower low, higher low, and lower low. So it's a confirmation. I can boldly say with my full chest that this is a downtrend. Okay, all right. So this is a strong confirmation. I can confidently say that this is a downtrend, and downtrend ended here. This is where it ended. So trends end. Every trend that starts will have an end. Okay, so we're going to learn those ones later in other series. For today, your focus is identify the trend. Is it an uptrend? Is it a downtrend? Is it making higher highs, higher lows? Your assignment is to submit 2 screenshots of uptrend and 2 screenshots of downtrend, properly labeled. I want to see the HL. So I'm going to drop my email in the description. Once you finish your assignment, just inform me in the comment section. I've dropped my assignment. And if you have any question, because as you are teaching, you may be getting confused somewhere, just quickly go and ask the question that has been troubling you. Or if there's something you want to learn connected to this, so that as we are teaching on this series, I can quickly add it into it. Please indicate on that. So don't just listen. Go and do the assignments. It will help clarify. It will help remove your confusion. It's like a staircase. Every series depends on the previous one. In our next class, we're going to learn how to trade trending markets. Remember when we started, we said there are 3 types of markets. We have trending markets, we have ranging markets, we have chopping markets. Now we're dealing on trending markets first. If you don't grasp this one, it's going to affect the next class. Forex is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It takes time. Breathe in. Your future self will thank you. All right, see you in the next class.